Excuse me, may I ask you some questions?
Sure, go ahead.
If you had only 24 hours to live, what would you do?
If I had only 24 hours to live, I would say goodbye to all.
So, if you had only 24 hours to live, you would say goodbye to all?
Yes.
If you bumped your car into another car, but nobody saw you do it, would you leave your name and address?
If I bumped my car into another car, but nobody saw I do it, I wouldn't leave my name and address.
So, if you bumped your car into another car, but nobody saw you do it, you wouldn't leave your name and your address?
Yes.
If you could live anywhere, where would you live?
If I could live if I could live everywhere, I want to live in France.
So, if you could live everywhere, you want to live in France?
Yes.
If you could speak any other language besides English, which language would you like to speak?
If I could speak all the languages besides English, I'd like to speak French.
So, if you could speak all the languages besides English, you would like to speak French?
Yes.
If you didn't have enough money to get the bus home, what would you do?
If I didn't have enough money to take the bus home, I would come back home on foot.
So if you didn't have enough money to take the bus home, you would come back home on foot?
Yes.
If you had an accident and you had to be at home to recover for a long time, what would you do to relieve the burden?
If I had an accident and I had to be at home to recover for a long time, I would watch movies and read newspapers.
So if you had an accident and you had to be at home to recover for a long time, you would watch movies and read newspaper.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. You would watch movies and read newspapers.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. If you could stop a bad habit that you have, what would you stop?
If you could stop a bad habit that I have, I would stop going to bed late.
So you would stop going to bed late?
Yes.
Yes. If you could do any job, what would you like to do?
If I could do any job, I would be a lawyer.
So if you could any job, you would be a lawyer?
Yes.
Yes. If you found a suitcase full of $1 million, what would you do?
If I found a suitcase with $1 million, I would buy a house and a car.
So if you found a suitcase full of $1 million, you would buy a house and a car?
Yes.
Yes. If you had to choose between love and no money, or no or money and no love for the rest of your life, what would you choose?
If I had to choose between love and money, or money and love for the rest of your life, I would choose money and love.
Correct.
If I had to choose between love and money, or money and love for the rest of your life, I would choose money and no love.
Of your life? Of your life? The rest of your life?
Sorry.
All my life? Yes.
If I had to choose between love and no money, or money and no love, for the rest of my life, I would choose money and no love.
So you would choose money and no love?
Yes.
Yes, thank you very much.
You're welcome. How about you? What you had only 24 hours to live, what would you do?
If I had only 24 hours to live, I would phone my close friends to thank and to say goodbye to them. After that, I would come back home, go shopping with my mother, and cook a delicious meal for my family.
So you would phone your close friends to thank and to say goodbye to them. And then you would come back home for shopping with your mother and cook a delicious meal for your family.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, if you bumped your car into another car, but nobody saw you do it, would you leave your name and address?
If I bumped my car into another car, but nobody saw I do it, I would leave my name and address.
So you would no, so you would so you would leave my name and address.
Yes, that's right.
If you could live anywhere, where would you live?
If I could live everywhere, I would live in Hanoi in Vietnam.
So you would live in Hanoi in Vietnam?
Yes.
If you could speak any other language besides English, which language would you live? Would you like to speak?
If I could all the languages besides English, I'd like to speak Japanese.
So you try to speak Japanese.
Yes.
If you didn't have enough money to get back home, what would you do?
If I didn't have enough money to get the bus home, I would walk home despite how far is it.
So you would walk home despite how far is it?
Yes, that's right.
If you had an accident and you had to be at home to recover for a long time, what would you do to relieve the burden?
If I had an accident and I had to be at home to recover for a long time, I would learn English, learn cooking, and read books to relieve the burden.
So you would learn English, learn cooking, and read book to relieve the burden.
Yes, that's right.
If you could stop a bad habit that you have, what would you stop?
If I could stop a bad habit that I have, I would stop going to bed late.
Mm, so you would stop going to ballet?
Yes, that's right.
If you could do any job, what would you like to do?
If I could do any job, I'd like to become an English teacher.
So you would like to become an English teacher?
Yes, that's right.
If you found a suitcase full of $1 million, what would you do?
If I found a suitcase full of $1 million, I I would take it to the nearest police station.
So you would take it to the nearest police station?
Yes, that's right.
If you had to choose between love and no, sorry, if you had to choose between love and no money, or money and no love for the rest of your life, which would you choose?
If I had to choose between love and no money, or money and no love for the rest of my life, I would choose money.
So we, so you would to money.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Ta ta.